Let's cook around the world. Together we'll travel the world one recipe at a time. And today's recipe comes from France, and it is chicken fricassee. This timeless French classic uses simple ingredients, but don't let that fool you. The flavours of the chicken, mushroom and creamy sauce blend together into something bolder and more flavourful than you could possibly imagine. When I want to eat a good hearty comfort food, chicken fricassee is the dish I turn to time and time again. Having this humble yet satisfying one-pot wonder of a recipe in your collection will become a family favourite, as it has done in countless homes across the world, including mine. So let me show you how to cook this delicious recipe step by step. And as always, a full list of all the ingredients and quantities are available at the end of this video. We're going to start by generously seasoning both sides of the chicken pieces with salt and pepper. Salting the meat helps to draw out the moisture when searing, as well as making the meat more tender, and of course helps to add flavour to the food. Add your oil to the pan and bring up to temperature. Next, add the chicken pieces, skin side down, and cook for around 5 minutes. Once the chicken is browned to your liking, I like mine to have a light golden brown colour. It's time to turn over and brown the other side. Again, we're going to cook this for around 5 minutes. Now remove the chicken pieces and set to one side. In the same pan, add your onions, carrots and celery and fry for a few minutes. You won't need to add any additional oil at this time, as the chicken skin releases plenty of fat, but if you're using skinless, it might be necessary to add some butter or oil at this point. We're not looking for any colour on our onions, so fry until they turn opaque. Add the garlic and fry for a couple of minutes. When you can start to smell a cooked garlicky aroma coming from the pan, add your mushrooms. Again, we're going to cook this for just a few minutes until they're soft and tender. There seems to be a lot of mushrooms in the pan, but don't worry, they will wilt down a lot once they have lost most of their moisture. Add the wine and cook until almost all of the liquid has evaporated. We want the background taste of the wine, but without the alcohol, and the best way to achieve this is by cooking until almost all of the wine has been evaporated. Add the flour. This is going to make a roux and help to thicken the sauce. We're going to cook this for a few minutes to cook out the rawness of the flour. Next, add the chicken stock. If you don't have any homemade chicken stock, then it's perfectly acceptable to use stock cubes mixed with 500 ml of hot water. Stir until everything is thoroughly combined. Add the fresh thyme and bay leaf, mix well and cook for around 5 minutes until the sauce thickens. Once the sauce is at the required thickness, and before we add the chicken back in, it's best to adjust the seasoning. Mine needed just a little more salt. Now add the chicken pieces back into the pot and all the juices they released. Cover and cook for around half an hour. Now this can be done either in the oven or on the stovetop. I've left mine on the stovetop just for convenience. After half an hour, remove the lid, and it's now time to add the cream. Gently stir in the cream without disturbing the chicken pieces too much. By this time, you will notice that the chicken pieces are very tender and we don't want to break them up too much. Add the chopped parsley. Allow the creamy sauce to heat through and thicken slightly just for a few minutes. And when it looks like this, your chicken fricassee is done. This dish is so versatile, it could be served with rice, creamy mash, vegetables, or a salad. The choice is yours. Try this for yourself I'm sure this delicious, creamy, melt in your mouth chicken will become a favourite with your family as it has done with mine. See you in the next video, and as my friends say in France, bon appétit!